What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight. Let's start this season off.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
And we are back with the Orioles as we enter the regular season in Season 3. The expert panelists have us ranked 4th in the AL East. Maybe they didn't see what was going on, but we're behind the Rays, the Red Sox, and the Yankees, and currently do not make the playoffs in their eyes. So we're going to have to change that, but after a great magical Cinderella season last year, I think we could do it again, because I think we only got better, let alone adding Mookie Betts to our lineup. It's going to make it crazy. But what we need to do is get through the first month of the season, but we're going to be showcasing our opening day game against the Tampa Bay Rays and Blake Snell. So this should be a very interesting matchup for us. We're putting Mike Minor on the mound instead of John Means. I mean, they're both kind of the same there, here, but Minor's got the vet experience, and Means, even though he had a great regular season, struggled in the postseason. So let's jump into that game, and then we will get through the next month. Let's do it.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff.
2-2. Popped up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Robert Hinckley has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact.
The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Another full count pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Snell with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Right side, hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. 0-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Mike Minor is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can.
And he got him.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Pops this one up. Moustakas onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0.
If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him.
Peter right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Designated hit, Robert Hinckley.
At the plate, Robert Hinckley. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time.
Close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Right side. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead it 1-0. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Nunez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Matt Duffy. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Here's the first pitch to him. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with
far. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
The batter, number 3.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
As a look, now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
First offering on its way. In the air out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The O's lead this thing 4-1. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. As we play inning number 4. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brendan McKay is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Brendan McKay.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Liner towards second. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-1. Here it comes 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Reminded me of an old Vladimir Guerrero right there. The ability to nail a bad pitch consistently.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Mancini is there. 2 down. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Ty Block trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 53, Ty Block.
And a Pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Orioles are on top 4-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. From the stretch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Tommy Hunter takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2.
Inning.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Hit in the air to right field. Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Mookie. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Chaz Roan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Baltimore. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Mancini is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. They trail 5-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Arodys Vizcaino is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaino.
It's the guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing. You're blocking him right here, though.
Line towards center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa, and the deficit remains 5-2. Emilio Pagan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Once again a 3-2. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are. Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it remains 5-2. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
60, Michael Givens.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smith is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2-run score. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Ro, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Edobre Ramos is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Popped up. Mancini has a play. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. The next 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Our score holds at 5 apiece. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Colin Hope takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 38, Colin.
To short. And there's 1 away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch it.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Richard Blyer takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too. You're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Smith is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Rays. This ball game still tied 5-all. Diego Castillo gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
The 1-0. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, right to him on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Meadows moving back. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
And survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what?
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. The game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Richard Blyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
And we end up winning on opening day, beating the Rays 6-5 in 12 innings. Our offense, which I knew was going to be a strength, was great. I mean, Mancini ended up hitting the game-winning home run, but was still 1 for 6 with that home run. Mookie Betts also hit a home run. Moose was 3 for 5, 2 doubles and an RBI with a run scored. Reyno was also 3 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. And then also our man Hinckley got his first major league hit. So congrats to him. But it was our pitching. I mean, Minor pitched 4 2/3, gave up 3 runs, so that wasn't terrible. Givens has brought a lot of question marks to the table. He's been struggling lately, struggled a little bit last year. So he's not getting out of the closer role yet, but Vizcaíno is on his heels, and he has a very short leash. So he's going to have to really contribute. For the Rays, not too much. Snell just did not have it today. 2 for 5 for Tommy Pham with the triple, 4 RBIs. He was the one that tied it up in the 9th. Matt Duffy, 2 for 6, home run, RBI, 2 runs scored. So overall, a good opening day win, but we do have to clean it up just a little bit. A real good opening day win for the O's. Now we're going to get through the rest of March. I was thinking about going through April, but I think I'm going to save that for the next episode. So what we need to do is get through March, which we have a pretty tough stretch here as we have 2 more games in Tampa and then 3 games in Boston. So it's going to be a little bit of a hectic one, but we got Means going against Tyler Glasnow here in game 2. See if we can get a win. We do not. We lose 3-1. Our offense did not show up against Glasnow as Means was batted around a little bit with a 5.4 ERA, so not too bad, but we need to be able to win those games. Now we are off for the rubber game here in Game 3 in Tampa. We got Tehran versus Yarbrough. Let's see if we can at least take this series. We do. We end up winning 3-2 as Hunter Harvey actually got the win. 2 1/3. Not bad. Emilio Pagan toughened with the loss. Now we head to Boston here for Game 1. We got Kyle Gibson going against David Price. And the 0-3 Boston Red Sox. Maybe a little bit of trouble. They were probably playing the Yankees. But let's get through this game. And we end up losing 5-1 as Gibby got pounded out a little bit. David Price with a strong 8 innings, 1.13 ERA. Now we head to Game 2. We got Aaron Brooks on the mound versus Erasmo Ramirez. We end up losing again 7-4 as Aaron Brooks got absolutely rocked. We actually didn't do too bad against Erasmo, but another loss. We now stand at 2-3. Now to the final game. Hopefully we're able to at least salvage this series a little bit as we're tossing Mike Minor going against Chris Sale, who actually ended up getting beat up. Let's see if we end up winning. We do win 8-2 as Sale again did not have a great day. But hey, a 3-3 record in March against that brutal schedule. I mean, that's not terrible. Let's take a look at the AL East standings. Well, I don't want to look at that. The Yankees are 6-1. Good grief. But the AL East right now, the Yankees are on top. We're actually second with a 3-3. The Rays 3-3. Red Sox 2-4, and the struggling Blue Jays at 1-6. But let's take a look at the stats and see how we did here in the first, really, 6 games of the season. So Robert Hinckley actually isn't doing too bad here in his rookie campaign, hitting .250 and 28 at-bats. I mean, not too shabby. Dwight Smith, .240 with an RBI. Mookie Betts, .280, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. That guy is amazing. Mancini, .375, home run, 3 RBIs. There he goes. He's starting to heat up again. The Moose, .333, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. We are an absolute just hitting team. Reno, 320, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. That a boy. Alberto, 227, 2 RBIs. A little bit of a sluggish start for him. Arcia, the same thing, 162 RBIs. Cisco doing better than what I expected him to do, hitting 250 and an RBI. And then JT Riddle in 3 at-bats is 2 for 3 with a 6.67 average. That a boy. DJ Stewart hasn't had an at-bat. Austin Wynns has had 5 with a 400 average and an RBI. He's playing pretty well. I'm actually kind of, impressed by him. Cedric Mullins has yet to have an at-bat as well. As for the pitchers, I know the rotation hasn't been looking too sharp, but Mike Minor, 1-0, 2.31 ERA, 1.1 whip, 14 strikeouts. He's looking pretty good, and opening day he was looking pretty good as well. Means in his only start ended up with a 5.4 ERA, 1.6 whip. Hopefully he's able to kind of control that a little bit better. Tavron pitched 7 strong innings with a 1.29 ERA, 1.1 whip. Kyle Gibson got destroyed by the Red Sox in 4 2/3 with a 7.7 ERA and a 1.7 whip. And Aaron Brooks got even more destroyed by the Red Sox in 4 1/3 innings, 14.54 ERA, 1.85 whip. Not going to get it done, buddy. Ty Block, we saw pitch in opening day, 7 1/3, 1.23 ERA, 0.95 whip. He's just doing what Ty Block does. Hunter Harvey in 6 innings pitch hasn't given up an earned run with a 0.83 whip. That boy is coming along. Tommy Hunter, not too bad, 2.7, 0.6 whip. Castro hasn't pitched yet. Adebayo, we saw 1 2/3, no earned runs and a 1.2 whip. Like I said, this guy is nasty. He just needs to be able not to walk people. Richard Blyer, 2 innings. We saw him on opening day as well with 0 ERA and a 1.5 whip. 1-0 record. Radis Vizcaíno, 2 innings pitched, 0 ERA, 0.5 whip is the setup, man. He is just dominating. And Michael Givens, 1 inning pitch, so he did a little bit better in his last appearance. As you can tell, he no longer has an 81 ERA, but still 36 ERA, 8 whip. Oh my boy, he's already blown 2 saves in 6 games. 4 earned runs, 4 walks. Not looking good for him. Let me know if we should take him out of the closer role and put Vizcaíno in there, because that's a very big possibility at this point, because he has a short lease. He's already blown 2 saves in 6 games, and we're not a team that can handle that whatsoever, not with the way our pitching is, maybe the way that our hitting is, because that's pretty dominant. But that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode, and then when we come back, we will jump into April. So if there's any games up there that you want to see, we do have the Yankees. We probably won't show the Rays. There's Astros, there's A's. Ooh, we got Cardinals. Ooh, the young White Sox, how are they doing? 2 and 3. We got the Twins as well. So I'm probably going to skip the Yankees and the Rays because I don't want to see any more AL East until we get down towards the end of the season when it's very important games. But there's the Astros that are 3 and 4, 2 and 4 Oakland, 2 and 3 Chicago, 3 and 3 Minnesota. So if there's any games that you want to see, just leave them in the comments below and we will make sure that we discuss it a little bit. But thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.